Hi everybody. I know I look like shit, sorry. This is a redo of Leo because I accidentally deleted the video. So we will see what shows up this time. Um, these aren't going to resonate with everybody, so check your moon and your rising. My voice is vibrating in my head. So this is specifically for love. For June, you're an interaction with another person, whatever. It's complicated. Anyway, so I've shuffled, laid out the cards. I haven't looked at them yet, so we will just get started. And I'm using the Witch's Tarot. Okay, so you, the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, I look like hell, don't I? Sorry. The other person, the Tower reversed. The energy between you, the Seven of Cups. Your recent past, the Five of Swords. Your possible challenge, the World reversed. And possible outcome, King of Pentacles. So, we'll go through. I generally like to clarify, but you with the Eight of Pentacles reversed. I think you're tired, and honestly, this is kind of fitting with your previous reading. You're tired. Your previous reading was the theme of settling. You're not separated, you're not, physically separated or whatever, but you're like emotionally or mentally separated from somebody. So this is not putting work into something anymore. It's letting it go, letting yourself go, or just not having success with something. Tower reversed. Now, this card has a few different meanings. A lot of people see it as avoiding disaster, which could be, but I'm kind of feeling that in that sense, it's avoiding the problem. So avoiding disaster. If you don't speak, you're not going to have an argument, right? So maybe this person is just not engaging with you. Neither one of you are really putting in a whole lot of effort, and it's leaving confusion. So the Seven of Cups is a card actually about ourselves. All of these cups have different aspects of ourselves that we need to uncover and explore. Our home, our dark side, our fears, our hopes, our growth, things like that. So maybe you or the other person or both of you are kind of taking a second look at things. Your recent past with the Five of Swords. Now this is a very different card than most decks. They are fairies, I think. But they're actually looking at the sword. And this card has been telling me lately that this is facing the truth. They're facing this truth. The butterfly is a symbol of transformation and change. So it could be, communication that changes things. And it could be for the better or for the worst. In your recent past, with the way you guys are currently acting towards each other, I want to say that this kind of drove you apart. Maybe one person said some things that were unforgivable or very, very hurtful, or they just cut you in half, or you them. Leos can have that kind of energy. The World reversed as your possible challenge. So the challenge could be ending this, maybe. The challenge could be to not repeat this issue. Like, you have to put this issue to rest that you guys are going around and around and around about. This, I'm hearing stop. So you need to stop the cycle, whatever that means. King of Pentacles, this is good. He's a very strong king, you know, and he's a king. He rules over his land. So he's the, you know, he's the head honcho. But this guy is materially driven, but he's financially successful. He's very grounded, and he's very stable, and he's very secure. Not so feely emotionally, but he takes care of who he loves and what he needs to do. So, okay. Avoiding making the same mistakes, avoiding the cycle. That's what I'm feeling. So something needs to change here. So, yep. I mean, this is pretty much the same energy, the Seven of Pentacles reversed. You have quite a few, well, 3 pentacles here. But the world is ruled by Saturn, which rules Capricorn, so that's another earth sign. So anyway, this is, you know, the results. You didn't get the results you wanted. You have put in, you know, your time and your energy and your effort, and you're not seeing what you wanted. It's like you didn't think it would end up like this or something. You know, you had a different vision of this relationship when you guys got together. So I said they are avoiding. I feel like they're being quite selfish right now. I see this card a lot as selfishness because there is a lot of ego. It's a Leo card. I mean, and come on, you guys are egotistical, right? Just saying. I have a really good Leo friend, so I'm not putting you down. But this is victory, success. Excuse me. Coffee. I know, I'm a mess today, right? But he's come back from the battle, you know, and he's being applauded, he's being celebrated, he's being appreciated. So maybe your partner isn't feeling appreciated, or maybe they are acting like hella dramatic, you know, just like, I'm not listening to you, this is bullshit, I'm not like that, or like denying that they played a part in this, maybe. Yeah, you guys are keeping each other at bay. This Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands often means exhaustion. You know, you've put in a lot of work. Excuse me. I'm sorry, but I'm not starting this over again. But this is defensiveness to me in this deck. She's standing her ground. So maybe you guys are being stubborn with each other. Yeah. What did I say before? Cycles. The Wheel of the Year with the Five of Swords. Repeating cycles. Repeating arguments. The same arguments over and over and over and over. Right? It needs to stop. This cycle needs to stop. Okay, well, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 majors here. Possible challenge. I threw the Hanged Man down here. So this is, oof, I feel like obligated. I just heard obligated. I feel like you feel you are obligated to this relationship. And, you know, you sit here and wonder, what the hell am I going to do? How am I going to make this better? How am I going to be happy? You know, the only way you're going to be happy is if you do what is best for you. You know, never stay with anybody out of obligation. And yeah, maybe you have children together, but dysfunction isn't good for children to see and experience. Right? Because then it affects them as they grow up. So if you're happy with yourself, you just exude that to everybody else. It doesn't matter if you're together or not. And I'm not seeing a separation here, like physical, but I think your challenge could be listen to yourself. I heard that. To listen to yourself and do what's right for you. You've got the moon here as the possible outcome. And as I said, confusion, right? This is finding your way in your head. This is finding what makes you stable and secure. You know, he's looking at this moon. So you could be wondering how to get to this stability. You know, maybe like formulating a plan, saying, you know what? Okay, I've decided I'm not happy here. I need to figure out how I can do it on my own. And which direction is going to be the most successful for me. Yeah, so, you know, I think one or the other of you needs to budge a little bit. I mean, if anything is going to get resolved, somebody has to speak up and say something, right? So unless you want to stay here, break this cycle. Break this cycle. So that's about all I'm getting. So again, I apologize for looking like shit for my voice. I've just been a hot mess this weekend. So please leave a comment if it resonated with you. If not, try me again next month. And if you'd like a private reading, just hit me up through my bio and we'll chat. So thank you.